Hey everybody, welcome back to the homestead. My name is Emily. Today we are moving the baby chicks back out to the barn. We have had them for a week. They have grown a little bit and one of them actually jumped out of the box we were keeping them in this morning. So we really need to get them back out where they've got more space and a higher wall. They can't jump out. The oldest has got them in the box. We put the lid on so they won't jump out on the way there. And we are headed to the barn to put them back in. Since there's so few, we're going to keep using that smaller brooding plate. And it is warmer, so if that was a problem, which I still don't think it was the temperature, then they should be fine. But one thing we will do is close up the coop at night, because the big chickens, we have their window open right now day and night, just because it's overall warmer in the evenings. Let's get them set back up in their barn brooder. Well, they seem to be happily exploring and running around, but I'm going to go ahead and stick them under the brooder plate just so that they know where that is. Make sure that it's tall enough, because the pine shavings out here are deeper. And I see one of them, that one right there, has got pasty butt, it looks like, so we're going to have to address that too, which that's never fun to deal with. And the older kid went inside to get their grit, and then they'll be all set. They are all set. They're eating and drinking, and they've been going in and out underneath the brooder plate. Aren't they so cute? They're just so cute. Now that we've got those baby chicks squared away in the barn, we're going to start working in the garden. It is time to plant a lot of my brassicas and lettuces. They've all been hardened off and are ready to go in the ground, but we don't have the ground ready yet, so that's what we're working on today. I'm going to work on getting one of these rows raked off. There's a bunch of mulch on it, so I'm going to rake the mulch away, and then the kids are down by the wood pile gathering some dirt to put on top, like we did in the bed that I planted the peas. So I'm gonna get the mulch off, get out any weeds that are already growing, and then if they're not up here yet, I'll go help them, and we'll get dirt along this whole bed so I can plant.
at it. I'm bad at this. Press 4.
Hi, Daisy. You join us out in the garden today?
The guy in the green jacket has the same hairline as Vegeta.
First of all, I am Vegeta. Second of all, you're not Vegeta. Third of all, you want to be Vegeta, but you can't be Vegeta because I'm Vegeta.
We're all taking a break, and then later I'm going to come back out and try to get my brassicas planted, but I thought I would just check in with baby chicks. And they are doing fine. Everybody seems to be happy. I really wish I had a lid, like a dome for that thing, because they are sitting on it and pooping on it, but I don't, so oh well. That'll just be something I'll have to clean later. But I'm glad to see that they're doing really well. It's actually a lot warmer here in the barn than it is outside right now, so that's also nice. I'm gonna get a break in, and then I'll see you back out here in a little bit. So it is after dinner. I was a lot more worn out than I thought I was once I got inside. I think next winter I'm going to have to make sure that I am doing more and not just sitting around a bunch, because man, I am just so easily tired these days. Spring is kind of a go, go, go situation. It's like it's too cold outside to do anything, and then it's raining, and then all of a sudden everything needs to be done now. I've got to get these brassicas planted. I really should also get the onions planted. I need to do some radish seeds. And next week is carrots. So everything is just piling up with all the laundry list of things that I need to get done and I want to get done. So many projects and so little time to do them, and apparently so little energy as well. So I'm not even going to attempt or think about the onions today, but I am going to try my best to get these brassicas put in the ground and then call it a day. If I've got enough energy, I'll put the netting over them just in case the deer decide to show up tonight and eat them all. That would be tragic. But I've got maybe an hour and a half of daylight left. So we will see what we can do. It's also starting to get a little chilly. I got everything planted that I wanted to except for these white Vienna kohlrabi, and they'll just have to go somewhere else, and I'll have to do that another day because I really need to get these watered, and I would like to put a cover on them to keep them safe from the deer just in case. They look way healthier this year than last year. Unfortunately, they seem to be, a lot of them look root bound. So I hope that doesn't affect them too much. I guess if they do this well next year, I'll have to up pot them, which means I will probably need more growing space and grow lights. So we will see if that happens. But let me show you a couple of them that are really tiny. This one here and that one there are dino kale that I had to restart. The first time I planted the dino kale, none of them germinated, and it was from some really old seeds, so I had some newer seeds as well and went ahead and started them again, and a couple of them got decent size, but those two are still pretty tiny because they took a while to germinate. And those were about the size that I planted in the garden last year of all the brassicas. They were all super teeny tiny and puny. I just had a terrible time with most of my plant starts last winter. early spring. So I'm already off to a wonderful start. As long as them being root bound does not affect everything. But it all looks so good. It all looks so good right now, and I'm excited. So let me get these watered in, and hopefully I will have enough light left to get a row cover on them. So no, it is very dark outside, so that net is not happening tonight. The chickens have already put themselves to bed, and there's basically no light left. So that will be for another day, hopefully tomorrow. I was hoping that all 3 kids would be out here helping me today, but one of them wasn't feeling well, and so we only got 1 bed prepped. I was hoping to get 2 beds prepped and 1 planted, but that's okay. We have another day, many other days, even though there seems like so many things to do and like everything needs to be done right now. It'll eventually get done. So thank you for hanging out with us today, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye. One last peek at the babies for the night. They're all sleeping under the brooder plate.